time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Kyle Gibson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power type pitcher.
First pitch of the AB now. Jake Cronenworth is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-0 now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Three and 0 now.
Outside.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Gibson comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
That's low. That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's 1 for 3. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Oh, 2, here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Cronenworth on third. Pham over at second. Tatis at first. 1 gone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Career against Kyle Gibson. He has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dahl gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Padres 3 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, at first glance, he's not your ordinary looking pitcher. He's got that long flow going, those long locks. But I'll tell you what, he has a big arm, has a good fastball, good hard breaking stuff to go along with it. He's been a very solid pitcher for the last few seasons.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Now the pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he got him.
Batting second.
So next to the plate for Texas, Adolis Garcia was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First offering on its way. Garcia brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat. But that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now here it comes. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 3-2.
Nope, that's ball
look
4.
out. That's
Runner
in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody,
Batting
but especially to a speed
the
demon
catcher.
like him. Good
Dahl.
chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Up next for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. And now the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And the count will be full. Ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. The throw will go to third, and he is in there.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Michael Young. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 1-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. He singled first time up. And now a pitch on the way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Nate Lowe.
Nate Lowe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside. Ball.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. David Dahl waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Batting seven, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In his career, Dahl is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Low on at first. Nobody out. 2-1 to David Dahl.
That's the ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1. is looked at for
That
ball
missed. That's the
3.
ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking
3-1.
balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1 is swung
Ball
on
count.
and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy.
Batting
Jeez,
it.
I mean, that fastball
The third
was
baseman.
way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Brock Holt now. Fouled off. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. So 1-2.
That's the ball. Low. Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. That's outside.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've
second
got to
baseman,
find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now to bat, Fernando Tatis Jr. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch a sinker
1-0.
here that misses. It's ball 1.
Hey!
sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Klesko.
Into the box, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And stepping in, Tony Gwynn. First pitch on the way. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Walker onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Manny Machado now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's
too much
outside.
bite on the
Ball.
breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Gwynn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. In the air to straightaway center field. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. one left for San Diego, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adolis Garcia.
Number 53.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Popped him up. Klesko has room in foul territory. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for
All
San
set for
Diego,
the start of the inning, and standing in as the DH, Will Myers. Gibson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit to first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
1 out, bases empty, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth, and that brings up Austin Nola. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Ranging back is Dahl, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Padres down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young.
The designated hitter, Michael Young.
First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2-0.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and now here's Nate Lowe. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 to count. Swing and a liner. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Here, what?
Gibson's ready. 0-1 on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now at the plate here is Tommy Pham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. And this goes right past Pudge, and that'll be a wild pitch.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike called. Now the throw down is in time. Rodriguez nabs the would-be thief. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
And he lays off for ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
2-2 is the count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it over to first, and that retires the side. Padres go down quietly, and it's still 3-1. Now at the plate is Brock Holt as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And now a pitch on the way. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So now to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. half of the sixth about to get started. And up next will be Ryan Klesko.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hard
2-2.
sinker misses 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Ball.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Full count.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that
That's
bullpen.
ball 4. Runner
Tough
take your
pitch
base.
to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Number 47 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Tony Gwynn will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Fastball called for strike 2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Weakly hit towards first. There's one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Manny Machado is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars, as the lead remains 3-1. At the plate now is Adolis Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now the first pitch.
That's inside ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now it'll be Nate Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Chopped at third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Padres lead it 3-1. So here's the Padres DH, Will Myers. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering. Popped him up. Rodriguez is under it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now here is Trent Grisham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that brings up Austin Nola. First pitch on its way.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it's still 3-1. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 15, Drew.
Ready now is Michael Young. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The designated hitter, Michael Young.
The pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Nate Lowe digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Next to stand in is David Dahl. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Young leads off first with 1 away. Off for second is Young. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 16, Brock Holt.
Stepping up is Brock Holt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The center fielder, number 13.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Emilio Pagan answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. They still trail it here 3-1. Brett Martin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. First pitch of the AB on its way. Martin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit out towards second. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now into the box, Tommy Pham. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering.
1-0.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0.
2-0.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And now a soft liner here to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Ball even at 2-2. That ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Dahl is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
So now to the plate, Ryan Klesko. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Ian Kennedy enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 delivery. Two out, nobody on. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now here is Adolis Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 53.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
The batter, number 8.
To the plate now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
Hit! No balls, 2 strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Next to dig in, Pudge Rodriguez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now pitch on the way. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch.
Strike 2.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Michael Young, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Nate Lowe would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're down 5-1. Jason Martin is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 50, Jason.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
Leading off for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Kennedy pauses. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 home.
1-2.
Count still at 1-2. Now here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
So here's Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the flip comes to Kennedy covering for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
So stepping in is Trent Grisham, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
Outside.
The 3-1. He pulls this one into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Catcher, Austin Nola.
At the plate, Austin Nola. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yeehaw!
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
Now a throw over. And it'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 5 and the Rangers 1. Tim Hill, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
San Diego, number 25, Tim Hill.
Digging in will be Nate Lowe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
And now a pitch on the way.
Correct.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Next to hit is David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Hill, the former Royal, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Here's another 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 16, Brock Holt.
So here is Brock Holt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Throw to first here. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Clevenger earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.